The 76ers, this is like a totally different team now. Obviously, for them, you get Amir Johnson, you retain him. He also won the Hustle Award last year. He won something like that.
Okay.
Obviously, you get year 2 Markelle Fultz, who was the number 1 pick overall. He's been a disappointing number 1 pick overall. But I think honestly, Markelle Fultz got a higher ceiling than Andrew Wiggins got to me right now.
I think Markelle Fultz has potentially to be one of the top 3-point guard in the league one day.
Yeah. So you retain
JJ. Mad at that.
So you retain JJ Redick, Robert Covington. You gave him the contract last year. Although he had a rough start to his season last year, he essentially. Hopefully he can come back and he can rebound. I'm sorry, not a rough start. He had a rough finish to the season. He signed a contract and he fell off a cliff. He was shooting the lights out around 45% to start off the season and then went crazy and fell off a cliff. So hopefully he can come back. You have Embiid. Last year was the first time you got Embiid and Ben Simmons for a full season essentially. Even though Embiid missed the last 17 games, with the facial fracture, but still came back for the playoffs. You wind up losing to the Celtics, just a team that I personally feel like they got out coached, but also felt like Ben Simmons' inability to shoot just rendered him ineffective. So this year, we've seen the one clip of Ben Simmons making a 3 from the 3-point line. Supposedly I've seen it. Supposedly he's
Photoshop.
No, it's not Photoshop. It was actually him. Supposedly he has been working on it. Markelle Fultz is coming back. I think Markelle Fultz. The problem with is JJ Redick, right? Markelle is gonna be their 6th man, I think.
No, he's not. He's gonna start.
No, he's not. How is he gonna start? Where is he gonna start? Over who?
It's gonna be him at the point guard, Redick, Simmons,
Sarge Embiid?
Probably Covington, and then Embiid.
So you're saying Simmons will start at the 4?
Sarge is starting. What's wrong with you?
No, he's not gonna start.
Sarge is really good.
No, he's not gonna start. He's
Sarge
a 6 man.
Is really good.
He's a 6 man.
Sarge is not a 6 man.
You need another ball handler out there.
No.
I think you discount how good Fultz can be. Fultz can be a guy who go out there. Fultz
is not a starter yet.
Look.
Sarge gave you 14.6 and 6.7 and 2.6 assists.
Come off the bench. Ideally.
And Sarge shot 39% from 3.
Come off the bench.
He took 5 threes a game and shot 39% from 3.
Shout out Dario Saric. Dario Saric is never a guy who I think come out there and give me 25 points. I think Markelle Fultz, a lot of nights, the vision for Markelle Fultz, a lot of nights is for him to be the number 1 option on offense. The vision for him.
Yeah,
I think that Markelle. I think that
I don't even know if he can shoot.
Listen, I think that Markelle, honestly, is the best offensive option on the team, or should be. Potentially can be. This year, no.
So why would you start him?
Because, again,
this is technically his first year.
Can you listen to me? I think that Markelle will come out here, win Most Improved Player. I think that he'll come out here and give you about 17 points a night. And also, you need another ball handler. You need another guy to put pressure on the defense. You need that. The thing that TJ McConnell brought last year, which is why he, I think, started one game, was because he can put pressure on the defense. He can get in the paint and make plays. Covington can't do that. Redick can't do that. And Simmons can't fucking score. The only scorer you have in your starting lineup would be Markelle Fultz. Which is why
Joel Embiid not exist.
He's not a scorer, not a perimeter scorer. You need a perimeter scorer starting. You can't have a team in this era of basketball and your only scorer be fucking Joel Embiid.
I don't want him to start though. He's coming in. If he's coming in, it's going to be as good as you think he is. Him against everybody's second team is amazing.
I would probably say he won't start to open the season.
Might not start to open the season, but I think that because for me, I don't believe in the Philly this year. I don't think they'll win 50 games. I'm not that sold on Philly.
I told you they might be one of the teams that's going to end the Warriors' reign.
I'm not even that sold on Embiid yet. I got to see the man play a full year.
He played a full year.
No, he
almost
didn't.
won Defensive
Player of the Year.
He
played 60 games. He did not play a full year. I have not seen Embiid play a full year. That's dope. I have not seen Embiid play a full year basketball. I need to see one more year from him. I think that they lost a lot. I do think that they gained some things. The guy they got, Furin Kuz, whatever his name is. I saw him in Summer League.
They also got Wilson Chandler.
I saw him in Summer League. He came out here and dropped 40, I think, twice in Summer League, actually, if I'm not mistaken. He can shoot, so I think they picked up a lot. But I think a lot rides for the Sixers on Markelle Fultz. If Markelle Fultz can't come out here and be the number 1 pick, I think that they're in trouble. They really have no other perimeter scorer. They have nobody else.
They made it as far as Chris Paul made it last year.
They had a better team last year than what they had this year.
Unless
Markelle Fultz,
but Ben Simmons is year 2.
That's dope.
Embiid is gonna.
That's dope. We still have but look. The thing that messed them up last year was they had no perimeter scorer. None. Which is why T.J. McConnell started in one game because they had no perimeter scoring threat.
And that's why they were at their best when Ursan and Bellinelli were on the floor.
Because they have another scorer.
Yeah, but even guys like Wilson
Marco
Chandler
is a perimeter scorer.
But even guys like Wilson
He's not
Chandler
a perimeter
is a good
scorer.
addition.
He's not a perimeter scorer. He's not a guy who you like, yo, I'm going to give him the ball. He's going to get in the paint and maybe just for somebody, make a play for somebody else, or go out there and give me 20 a night. There's never a point in time in your life when you think Wilson gets you 20 a night.
I disagree. I mean, last year they had Bellinelli. Bellinelli was a perimeter scorer.
Exactly. They had a better team.
Yes, but what I'm saying is Markelle off the bench is going to give you what Bellinelli was giving you. You don't need to start.
He's going to be better.
Their problem was not getting the starts off the game. Their problem was finishing games because they was missing the element. Markelle can still play starter minutes and don't start. He don't need to start.
Look.
You need to put training wheels on him.
No,
training wheels on him.
Let that man go. He was
training
a fucking
wheels on that man.
If he healthy, let that man
and
go.
He came and one day he came to practice and couldn't shoot.
Listen, I don't think that he'll start off the year starting like you said.
Yeah.
I think that's the start of the year he'll be on the bench and they'll see how he goes. But I think that in order for Philly to be successful this year and in the future, Markelle Fultz needs to be who we think Markelle Fultz is going to be. Yeah. I think there are going to be many of nights in which Markelle Fultz is going to be the number one option on the team. I understand Embiid is Embiid, that's dope. I understand Simmons, that's dope. But when I'm looking at how the NBA is trending, I think that he can be a guy like a C.J. McCollum but on steroids.
So you're saying for you to see a real successful Sixers team with the unit they have currently, that would mean Markelle Fultz has to really improve this year.
Yes.
And you're saying the best way to do that is to get in the starting lineup as soon as possible, get the reps as much as possible. So when it comes time for the playoffs, you have someone that's now ready to, when you need him to, get a bucket.
Yes.
Or
you already got Baby Hakeem and you got Baby Magic Johnson on your team. Who gives a shit if Lil James Worthy develops?
The one thing about Markelle Fultz
and
that
Magic in this prime together.
The one thing that Markelle Fultz that people don't take into context is how big of a guard he is.
He's big.
He's 6'4", probably about 210 right now. The only guard that big is Russell Westbrook. Instantly, when he walks on the court, Lonzo. Cool. So instantly, when he walks on the court, he's a mismatch for at least 90% of the league.
Yeah.
At the guard
and
spot.
his speed puts him at a mismatch for everyone.
You could put him down in the post, and even Ben Simmons said you can't stop him from getting to the paint. Even when I saw the man play last year, you couldn't stop him from getting to the paint.
I know. I love his little herky-jerky stuff around the rim.
And he has moves.
He does. It's just proof, right? The proof is in the pudding. We have yet to see any type of pudding from this dude yet.
Exactly.
That is a corny thing I just said.
I know.
It works, but it's corny.
Yes,
right.
yes. But again, I think that in order for this Sixers team to be the team that we all think they're going to be, you think they're going to end the Warriors' reign, I think a lot of that hinges on Markelle Fultz. And I think that they also have a lot riding on Markelle Fultz. I think that's why they didn't, not granted, he might not have been ready half the year, but that's why they ain't rushing him out there. He was the number one pick in the draft.